December 4th, 2016. Undead from Cleveland. You're listening to Video Game News Radio with your host, Kevin Baird.
Brian Baird.
Don Anderson.
And Alex.
So Larry had no excuse why he wanted to call off. He said he had a dance recital on Sunday.
Is he dancing?
So I'm not sure.
Of course he's.
Not sure what he is.
We're going to go and find
His
out.
onesie. Burning. It's going for now.
That took a while because for some reason my machine was all wired in wrong. I must have gotten up
Taken
in the
away from
middle
its
of the
human
night
host.
and plugged things in wrong. Like the input was plugged into the output.
Would you do it in your sleep or something?
I guess. I don't know what I did. It's strange.
Find this disturbing.
It's dropping frames. Really? All right, I gotta stop the stream.
Dropping down.
Hold on a second.
Fuck the stream.
I know, right? Nobody wants to watch us live.
No. All he sees my feet. Donnie's face looking all crazy every so often when he pops in there. Our poor special guest star who has no idea what's going on. He shouldn't. Not your fault. Just rules.
Rules, gentlemen. Rules around here. All right, let's try it again. Real quick. Then we'll actually do our drinking game. Top 20 titles of the week. But there's not a lot of drinking because there's not a lot of things on here that are not games this week. But number 20 is NBA 2K17 Standard Edition for the PlayStation 4. Number 19 is Super Mario Maker for the 3DS. Number 18.
Just make your own Marios?
Yeah, you make your own
Right.
levels
Yeah, that sounds exciting.
to the old game that came out on like the NES. Like they finally came up with a Maker. People ate it up.
People are dumb.
Number 18, Call of Duty Infinite
I
Warfare
bought
for
it,
the
I
Xbox
like it.
One. Number 17, Just Dance 2017 for the Wii. Number 16, The Elder Scrolls V for the PlayStation 4, which is Skyrim.
Yeah, it was supposedly supposed to come with the same mods that they're supposed to come out with Xbox One. And, of course, because it's PlayStation, it won't. It's like, no, we can't do that. It's like, all right.
Sorry. Number 15, FIFA
It is.
17
Fucking
for
lie.
the PlayStation 4. Number 14, The Elder Scrolls Skyrim for the Xbox One. Number 13, The Last Guardian for PlayStation 4.
So beat up, dude.
I just got that coming to me. I
leave
don't have
me
it
alone.
yet. It's been shipped. I'm going to shut your guys' cameras,
Bullshit.
so you know.
Oh no! Nobody can see my face.
Stop it.
I just did it before you could. Ha ha
That's
ha.
just complaining that the things.
Yeah, well.
It's just
I
saying
Bullshit.
I'm dropping frames. It's usually performance. I can get a better computer one of these days. But, you know, money. Things cost
It
money.
might be the download going for Sleeping Dogs. It won't stop that one.
Number 12, Watch Dogs 2, PlayStation 4. Number 11, Battlefield 1 for PlayStation 4. Number 10, Forza Horizon 3 for Xbox One. Number 9, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Legacy Edition for PlayStation 4. Number 8, the Xbox Wireless Controller. Drink.
Oh,
Drinking
great.
Diet Right Pure Zero Cola this week. 0 calories, 0
Piss,
caffeine,
basically.
0 sodium.
It's colored water.
Yeah, with chemical taste. Number 7, Call of Duty Legacy Edition, Infinite Warfare for the Xbox One. Number 6, Battlefield 1 for the Xbox One. Number 5, the DualShock 4 wireless controller for the PlayStation 4. Everybody drink.
Drink.
I don't have a drink.
Keep drinking, Brian.
God damn it.
You have to pee in
Just
your
suck on my
mouth.
toe.
Pee in your mouth.
All right, stop it.
That's what you got to do.
It's not fucking getting hard.
Doesn't need to just pee. Number 4, PlayStation 4 Slim.
It won't work.
Uncharted
Stage fright.
Edition. That's not a game. Everybody drink. That's the
Drink.
last drink. Number 3, Final Fantasy 15, which I have and have not opened. There's no time to play games. Number 2, Pokemon Sun and Moon. Or
Green
number
Stars.
2 and number 1. So that's it.
Pink Clovers.
Brian, what'd you do this
Kevin.
week? What'd you do? Did you do something?
I read a bunch of comics that I hadn't read. A lot of Garth Ennis, of course. I went back to for everybody who remembers The Punisher, they had a movie out. It was based off of one of the Garth Ennis's Welcome Back. What the fuck the Punisher's name is?
Oh God, kill me. Something like that.
No, that was the one with
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren, which I don't care what anybody says. I love that one. It's just so good for fucking quotes. Answer me, please. Why are the innocent punished and the guilty free? Or some shit, I don't remember. It's just great. But this one was actually based on one of the best Punisher comics I've ever read. And I actually found out that there was a second part. He wrote a second part that came out. I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't actually look at it. Don't pretend. Quite good. Very entertaining. I wasn't totally impressed with the art, but I'm not an artist, so what the fuck do I know? And then I was going through the Marvel app. I discovered that they just recently started releasing Rom the Space Knight, new ones. I'm like, really? So I started downloading them. I haven't gotten into it yet because I'm still kind of cranking through a bunch of the other ones that I've gotten through. I had the Green River Killer comic based on the Green River Killer, and the detective that did the whole investigation. Pretty good. Real good story. I didn't know much about the Green River Killer except that the motherfucker killed a bunch of women. I mean, a shit ton of women. It was crazy. Let's see. They just released that one Korean zombie flick, Kevin, that you told me about. Has been released on iTunes, which I did not know about.
Which one?
The Train to Busan.
Oh, yeah.
Which I only saw the first third of the movie. I thought it was really good, but I had to go to work. So I got to work. By the time I got to work, somewhere between there and when I got to my hotel up in Michigan, it was no longer on YouTube where it was subtitled or dubbed or anything. I'm like, God damn it. So I'm fine. I'm glad to see it got released on iTunes. It's really a decent flick from what I saw for a zombie flick. They're usually hit or miss, completely miss. And I caught up on The Exorcist TV show, which, as I posted on my friend Brian Osborne's page, that I was only kind of into it. Like, I enjoyed it, but I could easily be distracted until I'm not going to do a spoiler alert here or anything like that. But there's a certain part of the TV show where you discover who the mom that's in that would be Gina Davis's role, who she really is. And the moment I found that out, it's like I was stopped everything I was doing. Like, wait, what? And then I went back and started rewatching. Oh my God, that's fucking great! And then I just undivided attention. I can't wait to see if it. Hopefully, it'll get another season, but I doubt it. I think Kevin was right. It's Fox, and Fox fucks everything up. So, so much for that. And I also saw that. What was that one sort of sword fighting TV series? Badlands Into the Badlands. They're actually getting a second season.
Yeah, that'll.
Yep.
Thanks for pitching in, Kevin. Appreciate it there. So yeah, Into the Badlands. Looks like I haven't actually finished the first season. I have it all. I just never got around to watching it all. It was interesting, but not enough to keep me from doing other shit. And real life, just driving the truck. Still, I've hit some snow. It's going to get worse, as we know. Video game wise, I'm still playing the same ones. I did download Oblivion for Xbox One. It was free because Xbox knows that I already had it, so I just waited. It's backwards compatible. The only thing I can say that's different is the load times are not as bad as they were on the Xbox 360, which I'm sure everybody knows. Bethesda games, once you go into a cave, which up into Skyrim, as we had on one of our previous shows, we discussed how every fucking monster dwelling has a picket fence and a door. You open the door to the cave. I don't know who went around putting doors into caves, but all right. Sounds good. But it's Bethesda, you take it with a grain of salt. You play the game, you try to enjoy it, and then you shut the fuck up about it. As far as new games, I haven't seen anything that's caught my eye even a little bit. I've looked, I'm like, I don't think that's some shit that I want to get. I'm mostly going through some old games and then Neverwinter Online, which I'll enjoy the gameplay, I enjoy the story, especially because R.A. Salvatore was the one who created all that Neverwinter shit, and when you get to higher levels, you actually get to participate in some of the adventures that he wrote. So I think specifically for the game, maybe it was part of his previous novels or whatever. If you're a fan of the Dungeons & Dragons world, you'd probably get into it, but Neverwinter Online is a money sink. It's free to play, but if you want to be able to enjoy it more, you put money into the game. You buy credits or whatever you fuck you want to call it. That's not what they're called, but you get the idea. And then, of course, you use them up very rapidly during the game, which really becomes like a blatant money sink. It's kind of hard to enjoy a game that just constantly just wants to try to rip shit from you. Apparently, they are redoing the economy in the game, which I approve of, so I don't have to constantly, purchase it online to try to get something out of the game. But they're not. It's just typical with the guys that put this game, Perfect World. They take away from the gamers, and then they really don't seem to replace it. I'm like, I hope they have a clue what they're going to fucking do with it. It's nice to see that they sort of removed part of like something you could normally get casually in the game and then use it to build up your character. And it says like, no, we're taking that away, but in the future we'll be replacing it with some new economies. I'm like, well, could you maybe wait? Because now it's really, really hard to, it just reminded me of when the Ultima Online was like, we're going to make it more difficult for you to level up your character, so it just takes even longer. And, I was like very, very close to maxing my character out. And also it was like, what's taking me 6 weeks would then take me 6 months, and I wasn't that patient for like doing the same shit over and over again. However, as far as game design goes, it's graphically, Neverwinter Online is still graphically pleasing. The stories are interesting. It's still a lot of kill me, a bunch of these bad guys, and bring me back proof, go rescue them. But at least the people that are asking you that, you can see that there's like only a handful of them. It's not like there's an army behind a wall going, well, we're not going to do it. We haven't got time. So why don't you go out there and kill 5 warlords and bring back their heads, and then you'll prove to me you're worth talking to. It's like, wait, what? It's one of the fucking things I can't stand about game design shit, where they basically make it seem like they're talking down to you and they can't do the job, which apparently I'm looking at them like, you have about 5,000 armed troops here. Well, we need to maintain law and order. It's like, okay, then leave 100 of them. These people are fucking peasants. What are they going to do?
They're going to send you in with just a dagger in your underpants, and you're going
to and then you come out with a great armor and they take it from you when they make the next expansion, like they did in World of Warcraft when they made like was it the first expansion? You got out of the one, you went to the other, and also you're wearing rags again. I was like, who thought this was a good idea? Apparently somebody got away with that shit. So that's it.
All right.
Thank you, Brian. It's not.
John?
Huh?
What?
Did you do anything this week? Did you exit the room at all?
I did a little bit.
There was punishment.
There wasn't too much. Not the worst.
Get back in your room. Oh.
Get back in there. Who told you you could get out?
Yeah.
I just thought I had to pee. I had to pee and it was breakfast time.
You pee in your mouth.
All right. Eat that for breakfast.
Swallow it.
That's what we had to do when we were growing up.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do much of anything. At work during the week. And then Sophie and I put up our Christmas. We finally got to put up Christmas lights. Every Christmas, every year, we go out after Christmas, and all the stores are selling their Christmas lights cheap. Because Christmas is over. So every year I've been buying cheap Christmas lights. Blow up.
That sounds safe.
Do you put those around in the room that you're in? Or?
It's like my closet I used to live in.
We hung them outside.
Oh.
In my parents' house here.
You get too close, you're gone. Just disintegrate you.
I wouldn't necessarily touch them, but
it's glowing hot.
Especially like now that it's raining. And maybe the one extension cord said for indoor use only. I can't remember. But whatever. That's just like that doesn't mean anything, right? So, but that's it. Now we finally got to put up these lights, and Sophie's happy because now we got, Christmas lights.
She's happy because of that. That made her happy.
Oh gosh,
I'm so depressed, Dad. Put up Christmas lights. Yay!
See him. There'll be a picture on Facebook.
No?
You know what kids are.
No. Kevin has no idea. What are you talking about? Kevin, you know what kids know? Trust me, no.
I remember when my dad used to put the lights together and they would explode because they were like light bulbs back in the 70s.
Because the wiring was from before the First World War, that's why.
Yeah. Shit would dim when you plugged it.
That just happened anyways.
They get all hot as hell. You could melt things against
Every time
them.
we drove past anybody's house, they had their place all lighted up. Dad would get pissed because you just see how much money they're fucking away. It's just like, God damn it.
Yeah, that's how my dad is. My dad's over there. He's like, "What? You got to plug those in? What here?" I'm like, well, yeah, they're on the house, so I got to plug them into the house.
You're not doing that here.
Like, I don't know. My mom had to tell him. She was like, "Stop." She was like, "Just, let the kids having fun. Let her enjoy herself."
She can
Oh,
do
and
it
then
at his place. Oh, that's right. He doesn't got one, does he?
I guess I should have said my niece had a baby
Congratulations.
on the 1st.
Is it
Day
yours?
of Christmas.
On the 1st of December.
Is it yours or?
My niece, you asshole.
Well, I know. You're announcing it.
Kevin is very cheerful tonight.
I'm just saying.
I don't know what you bears do on your off time together.
Oh, we don't do it together.
Exactly.
You're making an announcement. I thought, congratulations. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, yeah, whatever. But
It's too late now.
I bought apples off of your cart before. Move on. I'm done.
Well, Alexa, well, how's Serbia this time of year?
Oh yeah. Now it's my turn to get roasted.
Yeah,
Excellent.
it is. So just get it over with.
Serbia's nice. Serbia's cold right
Don't
now.
lie.
Is it-
Oh yeah.
It's always cool.
Come on. I'm saying Serbia's nice. How can that be true?
It's freezing though, right? I mean, it's like negative 70.
You're saying that we have no heat?
Ah,
It's like
well-
the surface of the moon.
it is below freezing, but I don't get your imperial units. It's about minus 1 degree Celsius. Whatever. Who cares about the weather? It's nice.
What do you live in an apartment, right? How,
Yes.
how does it heat it? Is it
Cold.
steam heat through a radiator, or do you?
Steam heat through a radiator. We call it central heating.
Does it
We
work good?
pay. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, in this apartment does. In some others, not so much. But it's very expensive, and you have to pay it. If you live in an apartment, you have to pay every month, even though you're not heating it every month. You're using it maybe three months a year, but you pay the whole year. So yeah.
Well, that
It's
sounds
expensive.
like a fair system. You're not using it
well-
for 7 months out of the year. You got to pay anyway. Like,
Yeah, and you cannot
Can't shut
disconnect. You can't disconnect yourself. You have to be in the network because the pipes are going through your apartment, and if you cut them off, the people above you and below you won't have heating. So yeah, you have to use it, and you have to pay for it, and it's not very cheap. Well, yeah, that's life. But it works. I'm not cold right now, so yeah, that's nice.
I was always
Other
curious
than-
if those things were kept up, like the landlord actually put it at a temperature that was acceptable. You know what I mean? Like,
It's not the landlord. Landlord is the city. City controls it.
oh, even better. Yeah, I'm sure that's not
Oh
correct.
yeah. They guarantee you have 18 degrees Celsius in your apartment. If it's below that, then they might do something about it. If it's not, and 18 degrees Celsius it's pretty cold. It's not livable. So yeah, if the heating is not working right, you're fucked. You have to pay for it, and you're still cold. So yeah.
It's pretty crazy. So the city supplies the heat.
Yeah.
Like just out of
you-
some massive boiler in the middle of town or something. They're just fucking.
It's not in the middle of a town, but yes, it's. I think it's maybe coal-powered, coal or oil-powered. Not sure, but there is a power plant that produces hot water that's distributed to the city.
Do you hear screaming or anything when it's on? No. I'm sorry.
What?
You can, no, it's just the slavery going on in the coal mine. Screaming.
No. You're a democratic country. There is no slavery here.
Kevin, make joke.
Kevin make a joke. Yes. And my landlord will come to whip me. I'm talking to the Americans who are making fun of us. That's not acceptable. Yeah, the Robert one is laughing.
I don't know, man. Maybe the corruption would screw with your heat, but it sounds like that at least works okay.
Yeah, that's why it's expensive, because corruption screwed my heat. And I can't disconnect it because 90% of the people will disconnect and nobody will pay for this shit. But yeah, fuck it.
But it's cheaper than electric heat, right?
No, it's not.
Well, why don't...
It's definitely not. But the point is, you are using electricity for additional heating, because if this one doesn't work for you, so yeah, you pay them for heating and you pay electricity for heating. So yeah,
great. Sounds great.
Yeah, it's totally great.
Sounds like a shitstorm. Christ.
Yeah, we're fucked. But hey, it's Serbia. It's nice. It's excellent.
Land of trees and water.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's more than some of us in America have got, for fuck's sake. You know.
I got some Christmas lights. That's about it.
Yeah, you got some Christmas lights and yeah.
Oh, we got those. For some reason, my city was decorated in the October. You guys are Catholics, so your Christmas is on 24th. So it does make sense to maybe decorate house or city at this time. But for us, it's not. Our Christmas is not until 7th of January. So fuck us.
We don't.
Some places are not allowed to do it because people complain. They're like, we don't want you to decorate. They're like, why? Because we're not all Christians here. It's like, okay, so why do you care? You know, there's like, well, we don't like it because we want separation of church and state. We're like, fine.
Fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but you can't do that because people are like, no, we don't want to offend anybody. It's like, you know, like fuck it, offend them. What are they going to do? You know?
It's their problem. They're offended, not yours, for putting up your lights. It's bullshit.
Yeah. I decorate, but the lights are all like half-ass, burnt out. You know, they don't hang right.
Those decorations Kevin was talking about, my dad used, that's the same ones my brother has.
Yeah.
So, pretty much they'll try to do it, but
basically just take them and just throw them at a tree and plug them in, and then that's kind of it.
Yeah.
So there's some color. It's all dark colors. All the bright colors have been burned out. I have this snowman. Like, he's supposed to have like a kaleidoscope stomach area, but that doesn't work. So in the dark, you just see a floating snowman head. Because that's the only part that lights up. Yeah, just...
It's a horror snowman.
Yeah, just standing there. It's wonderful.
Yeah, excellent.
It's a horror snowman. I shouldn't laugh because we've got like a porcelain fucking Christmas tree that's been sitting up in our fucking living room since like last Christmas, and nobody ever took it down. Like, you know, I could, but I'm just gonna put it back up in about 12 months. So why bother?
Yeah.
Why not?
Be festive the whole year.
Yeah. It's not like you'd plug it in because it would just melt. There'd be like it would completely kill you. The fumes from like the burning porcelain would just be like, you know, it's like some shit that like people make in like class, like some sort of like shop class thing or whatever, and then you put lights in it. It looks cute, but your parents never turn it on because they know they'll die.
Well, you can use it for heating.
Yeah, until the fumes kill you. It's like, well, maybe it wasn't a great idea.
If the cold don't get you, the fumes will.
What a life.
Yeah, excellent.
Okay, well, I got the PlayStation Pro, and
that's nice.
It's exactly like the regular PlayStation 4, except it's a little bit bigger, and graphically I can't see a difference, really. Karate Dog swears that when he's playing Battlefield, he can snipe guys at a farther distance away because he can see them and they can't see him or something.
Karate Dog sees a lot of shit the rest of us don't see.
Yeah, I don't think he's right. I mean, it might be a little clearer, maybe, but I don't see it. I mean, it's such a minor upgrade, it's hardly noticeable. I just got it because there was $100 off, and, you know, I got to add it to the collection. So I said, all right. So I picked it up. And, and then basically the rest of the time I've just been programming, working with websites. Lots of fun.
Yeah, is that PlayStation 4K?
Yeah, it's 4K, right? Yeah, But like, it's not true 4K. It's like
Yeah,
they just say like it'll sometimes be in 4K and then other times it won't be. But it
Well-
doesn't. I can't tell the difference between 4K and 1080p anyway. So I'm old. I'm almost 45. My
Eyes are
vision,
going.
yeah, my vision is not like a hawk or anything. I can't see a difference between 2 pixels on the screen at those 2 resolutions. So, I know some people swear by it, and those same people will spend a shitload of money on an 8K TV when that comes out, and I'll just shake my head because it's not going to do anything for anybody.
and they'll need like 4 GTX 1080s to render that 8K.
Yeah.
It's above 10 frames per second. So yeah,
That's how they.
that's going to be a pleasure.
That's how people keep employed. They keep reselling stuff that they don't need. And yeah. Okay, so we got a little bit of news. I don't even know if we have an email, but if we do, I'll read it. I don't care. Music's a little loud. Good. The Last of Us 2 is a thing now.
We hear music?
Yeah, maybe you can. And following its announcement at the PlayStation Experience, director Neil Druckmann and cast member Ashley Johnson have talked more about the sequel.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Because that one chick that Juno
Nobody
girl,
cares.
she said that it was her in the game, and they were like, "It's not her," even though it looks completely.
Ellen Page.
Yeah, it looks completely like Ellen Page. They're like, "No, it's this actress."
Oh no, yeah.
And
It's not
like,
you.
It's like, come on, that totally looks.
The girl did not look anything like Ellen Page, but she sure sounded like her.
Didn't Ellen Page give the voice to the character?
She was in that other one, the psychic. I forget what that's called.
Ah, yeah.
The one you did the review for that killed me.
Yeah,
That was great.
It was really dumb.
Kevin said they're watching the cartoon for like 20 minutes. It's on the TV. He's like, I'm going to watch it. You can't stop me. I'm doing it. You don't have to watch me watch it. It's fucking funny, man.
To start with, Druckmann expands a little on the new game's plot, saying that if the first game was really about the love between these 2 characters, this story is the counter of that. This story is about hate through
Yes.
Ellie this time. The first game you play as Joel. This game you play as Ellie. He very safely concludes, that's all I'm going to say at this time. Well, that's...
They've already got a section of the like an add-on
Yeah.
that where you get to play her, which I got partway through that, and then I just got tired of dying, especially when I'm playing her because I got daughters. I mean, it just takes my brain like right into what they would be going through. I'm like, I can't do this. It was fucking me up.
Did you actually finish the first one? Because I did.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Okay.
I got to the end. And I'm just like, why did I play this fucking game? It's just
Too much sneaking.
yeah, it's a lot of you had to. I watched you play it, and I'm thinking, Kev, you'd have an easier time if you didn't have to fucking charge at the goddamn zombies every chance you got and throw a bottle at their head. I'm like, that's not what this is for. It's supposed to distract them so you can sneak around. Guys just throws the bottle at them. He's like, motherfuckers, with his little shiv. He's like, get off me! Ah, fuck, I died. Okay, let me try it again. Are they fucking indestructible? Look at this guy. I've stabbed him 8 times. What zombie last night? Ah, fuck it, I'm dead. All right, god damn it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna get past it. And then it's like a half hour later. He's like, god damn it. Fucking sneaking.
Yeah.
If there's a zombie apocalypse, everybody's like, well, let's give Brian the sledgehammer. I was like, no, give it to Kevin. Trust me, he'll snap. He'll just charge right at them. Get out of here!
I just don't have the patience.
Yeah, I'll be the one sneaking around, but in sneaking around games, it never occurs to the people that are sneaking. Like there should be like a time limit. It's not like an extensive one, like every minute or so. But like after like 10 minutes, you could have to stand up because, your fucking knees and your back are killing you. And then as soon as you do it for too long, it's like your knees and back crack, and the zombies just turn and look at you like, God damn.
Or if you sit in a squatted position too long, when you finally stand up, you got to stop and like stretch yourself.
Yeah, because otherwise you can't run as fast. Like, wait, my feet are asleep. Can't move.
Old main games.
Yeah, old men in a zombie apocalypse. That would be awesome. Who the hell would not play that? You're like, oh fuck.
Be like,
Your fucking drunk friend that's just too loud.
just go.
Hey, are you there?
The thing I don't like about sneaking games is it's like you don't. Some people have a sixth sense about what the pattern is. The guy's walking in a circle, you club the guy, you drag him behind like this box, and then you keep going. But see, like when I play, I'll figure out, okay, I'll club the guy or I'll shank him or something, and then I'll hide him behind the couch instead. And then
Yeah.
a minute later, some guy walks up to the couch and he's like, "What the bleep?" You know, and then the alarm goes off, and you're like, "What am I supposed to do?" And some people just have a
Dude, that was
an
me in that
ability to
Iron
look at a
Storm
video
fucking
game and just figure out what the author intended you to do, and I just don't see it for some reason. Just completely oblivious to that.
It's always the same pattern. So yeah.
I did that in that Iron Storm game, that like sort of trench warfare, kind of in the future. You know, you're fighting pseudo Germans or whatever, and then the whole thing is just like you're sneaking through trenches and shooting, which is great. For an FPS for that time period, it was pretty good. And then you sneak into where I don't know, either you can capture. I can't remember. It's been so long, and all of a sudden it's like, you have to sneak past a bunch of doctors and people. I'm like, how the fuck do they not see you hiding behind the desk in the lobby? And there's like 8 people sitting there waiting around and shit. And finally, I'm like, fuck it, you're in the future. Just dispense with reality, And I kept fucking it up, and finally later on, I was bored. I'm like, I wonder how you did get through this. So I looked up, like, no, you're not supposed to really kill anybody. You're supposed to just sort of sneak past. I'm like, oh, that's good to know now.
Yeah.
We kill people the entire fucking time, and now I'm not okay.
Warner Brothers has announced that its upcoming Aquaman film, starring Jason, Momoa,
Momoa.
will arrive in theaters on October 5th, 2018.
Who's doing it? Is it Cameron? Like they had on what the hell was that TV show? The Entourage. They kept talking about they're gonna do the Aquaman movie, and the main character was like Aquaman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
No, fuck you. It's all right.
But rather than that, the movie is being directed by Saw's James Wan.
Oh, my God. Thank God. He's in charge instead. Fucking Christ. What?
Yeah. I directed Saw. He's going to be the guy who does Aquaman. So,
You never
right
know.
away, it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing.
Uh-huh.
How
much
you
for
gonna
that.
how you gonna do a water movie anyway? Water movies are never good.
On land. It's like they used to do vampire movies, but now they're all in daytime.
I mean, you could be on.
They will change the rules. Trust me.
I mean, what is it?
Blue background.
It's just ridiculous. Like, what is he really gonna do?
It's going to be Luthor Corp polluting the waters of our oceans. And Aquaman. No, I don't know.
I mean, he's gonna have to have a romance and come on shore.
Yeah, Aquaman I never gave a fuck about. Like Prince Namor I kind of did because he was sort of like, get out of the water or you're dead. I'd be like, fuck you. And then they went in there and just never came out. It's like, dude, this guy can summon sharks. What the fuck are you doing?
And he'll swim around and yeah, but if it's a submarine or something, what's he gonna do? Shark,
Probably
get a
send a
whale
couple
to
whales.
bang into it or something.
Yeah. Submarines are not quite. They're not starships with like
Fucking
massive thick armor. It's sort of like the submarine's like, yeah, they can take a little dance, but as soon as you crack the hull, bang, they're done.
They surface and then they got the sea sparrow and fucking shred shit. I don't know. I'm just
I don't
saying.
think those things are like going to be able to track a
What is
human.
it's going to be
target.
some environmental movie about global warming.
Again.
No, I'm just guessing. That's probably what
We
it's
laugh
gonna be.
at your melting.
Aquaman had a small role in Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Before the standalone film, Aquaman will be seen again in 2017's Justice League. Aquaman also stars Amber Heard, the Danish girl, and Johnny Depp's ex as Mara, and Willem Dafoe.
No, there you go.
I can't pronounce his name. Nuitis Volko.
Oh, boy.
Juan is also known for Furious 7 and horror movie Insidious.
No, so
Oh, yeah. Furious 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm screaming quality. Oscar. I guess it's actually a miracle that there's going to be an Aquaman movie, so I shouldn't bitch.
It might be a comedy. You never know.
I mean, really.
It could be a cult. It could be a cult hit.
Luke Cage, the Netflix show based on the Marvel franchise, has been renewed for a second season. Netflix made the announcement today at Comic-Con Brazil, according to Deadline. A teaser was released on Twitter mentioning that Season 2 is coming soon. Luke Cage 1 premiered in September this year. Mike Colder, who voices Locke in Halo 5, plays the title role. His co-stars include Alfred Woodard. I can't say all these names. They're all
Alfred Woodard.
Mahershala Ali,
There you go.
Simone Missick,
Yep.
Theo Rossi, and Frank Whaley.
Frank
The events
Whale.
of Luke Cage will eventually tie into The Defenders, the superhero team-up show that will also feature Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist. It is expected in late 2017. Yeah, and you probably won't see the sequel to Luke Cage until 2019 because they're backed up. Piranha Games announces MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries,
Oh yeah.
a new
Wow.
installment in the Mech Combat series. In spite of enduring affection for the franchise, this will be the first single-player MechWarrior game in 15 years.
No shit. It's been a while, man.
Built with Epic's Unreal Engine 4 for release in 2018. But they reassure MechWarrior Online players that a live team will continue to support that game as well. You two guys, you're on MechWarrior Online. Fuck. Bullshit. What the fuck are we gonna do? There's only two of us. What are we gonna do? Shut up. Just keep the server on. They offer this trailer with around 7 minutes of pre-alpha gameplay footage and Twitch's footage of the game live streamed from the event, though some of the audio is muted because lawyers. Anyway.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Steam Top 10. Number 10, Doom. Number 9, Dishonored 2, which I haven't played. Number 8, Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Number 7, Tom Clancy Takes Money from Your Wallet. Rainbow Six Siege. Number 6, Fallout 4. Number 5, The Witcher 3
Fallout 4.
Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition. Number 4, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I'm offended. Number 3, Watch Dogs 2.
Oh boy.
Number 2, Planet Coaster. And I don't know why, but number 1, Grand Theft Auto 5.
People love it. Oh, they had a new update, I think.
It would probably cost $1.
Oh, it's free.
Games coming out this week. Monday, we got Dead Rising 4 for multi-platform. The Last Guardian for PlayStation 4. And Werewolves Within for multi-platform. I don't know why. That's normally out on Tuesday. I don't know why it's Monday this week, but maybe this list is messed up. Tuesday for the PlayStation 4, we have Her Majesty's Spiffing. And then Wednesday for the PlayStation 4 is Kunio-kun Neketsu Complete Famicom Pen.
Call
Everybody
me that
drink.
again.
Drink.
I could not pronounce that. And then for the 3DS on Wednesday, Militopia and Puyo Puyo Chronicle.
Favorite.
Puyo Puyo. Oh yeah.
Then Thursday, multi-platform, Space Hulk Deathwing. That's the games coming out. The very Christmassy. With the Dead Rising 4, the Werewolves Within, and Space Hulk Deathwing. So make sure you
That
get
looks
some
good.
of that for the kids under the tree. Guess. No
Yes.
idea. All right, let me see if there's any email. Gotta load it. Brush off the dust.
Load it. Load it like a diaper.
Like a diaper. That's great.
Yeah, my niece just had a baby.
So get used to it.
Sorry, I'm just saying.
One email.
I'm so close to the baby reference diaper thing.
Writes to me at videogamenews.com. It says, "Hey, Kevin, other Ian here. My question is, what are your thoughts about the new Overwatch League? The goal is to make esports like traditional teams, where they have teams for every major city and like a combine and normal salaries. I think it's a cool idea, but not sure if it will actually work. Would you guys ever go watch an esports match if Cleveland got a team?
Nope.
Also, any thoughts on what the Cleveland esports team name should be?
Losers.
Browns.
Racist.
Yeah,
Homophobe.
just name them Browns. Maybe someone will
White
go watch them
Devils.
by mistake.
It would be like, it wouldn't even happen in an arena or anything. It'd be in like some back corner of a bar somewhere,
It'd be great.
barely any light. You
The
know?
Razorback Lounge.
Arturo's.
Yeah, just like that.
Well, I don't think they'll be using arenas. We probably be played something like online. You know, don't think the teams will travel.
Well, if I've got to go and watch it, they got to play somewhere other than, you know.
Well, you watch the stream. Yeah, you know, you don't go to a bar. Well, you might go to a bar and watch the stream, but probably not live.
Well, if it's every major city, they got, you know, I don't know. He said
It's just to prevent players from, you know, making a strong team. This way, you have to play for your city.
I don't
think
even
that's
get
the
enough
rule.
time to play video games. I'm not going to spend my free time watching somebody else play.
Well, you are 45, so I don't think you're the
Well, that's they got it.
audience for this.
Right.
They play it on like the sports channel around here. They have the E League in the middle of the night, and I think I put it on once for like a minute because it was just like I was watching these guys play, and I'm like, well, now I want to play.
No, Overwatch is very hard to watch on TV. Those MOBAs, they can be interesting if you're into it, but Overwatch is too hectic, I think.
I'll watch some people play, but it's got to be like, they got to be like really funny. Like I'll watch Sidemen if they're playing games like with Gary mods, like, you know, Prop Hunt or Murder or what's that other one I really like? Sacrifice. Sacrifice looks great. I can literally sit there and just watch the entire time, watch them sit there and just murder each other off and laughing. This is British, so I don't know why that shit tickles me. But you know, other games, like if it goes on too long, you know, if it's like a Minecraft kind of game, I couldn't possibly fucking sit through that. I'd be like, oh my god, no, so boring.
Nah, it is quick, but if you're not interested in sport, you're not going to watch it. Be it e-sport or regular. You're probably not watching soccer, right? Yeah.
I like some soccer. Yeah, Donnie does.
Well,
Then he wants to play.
Dude, I was speaking of that. I was watching a game today, Manchester. My dad was watching a game today, Manchester United and Everton, and I go, so what's going on here? And he's like, they're good. They're down by one. Blah 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 blah. He's talking, and then they show this one guy, and they're like, here's Fellaini warming up to go in, and my dad goes, right, see this guy here? He'll get a card within like 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes in, the guy got carded. He was like, that guy's a bum. He's no good.
Yellow or red?
Yellow.
Okay.
It was
you don't want to get carded, but if it's like you walked right in, they got the kiss of death immediately, like Jesus.
Well, yeah, the guy he gave. Well, that's the thing is he got carded. He gave up a penalty kick, and the other team tied the game.
Oh,
like
shit.
all within the minute that he showed up.
Yeah, Manchester sucks
Well,
this year. Well, they're on decline, so
they're not the United, so
it was a City.
no, it was City.
Yeah, Arab team. Some oil guy bought them and invested a lot of money, but he didn't succeed.
So the Cleveland Steamers would probably be our name.
Right?
That'd be awesome.
Cleveland Hot Pockets.
Cleveland Hot Pockets. Something we're known for. Fat bastards. The Cleveland Fat Bastards.
Yeah, you can get Valve to sponsor you. You know,
The
it's
micro
like
brews, and then we'll just have everybody be terrible.
The Burning Rivers.
Yeah, awful. So no, to answer your question, no, not me. But I will appreciate it from a distance.
I'll look at it from a distance and go, ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that the kids got something for themselves to watch. It's fine. It's good. It's good. It's evolution. Games are more acceptable. All that kind of stuff. I mean, you know, with the Trump presidency, though, that might be like you might get lined up and shot at some point if you're into that. But you know, not me. That's my political thing for the day. You might get lined up and shot if you're into because not because of Trump, because the Chinese will take over. Start killing us.
They can have it.
For our bad ways, because I guess he made a phone call to Taiwan, and they were very upset. Or Taiwan called Trump. China's pissed off about that. That's really good. What's you know.
That's how we operate.
That's how we got. You know. Meanwhile, Trump saved some jobs at some air conditioner place in Indiana.
Yeah, everybody lost their shit.
Yeah, it was a big deal for those 800.
Well, you gave them a bailout. Like, look, motherfucker, if you don't have people with jobs, and you know, it's not like they took the job, they immediately moved to another country. Like, yeah, I'll bail you out, but the shit's got to stay here.
How we've been talking about self-driving cars and everything, and I'm all for that, but I've been saying for a while that like it's going to take a long time before they replace truck drivers because you could replace the truck.
We just
driver.
had one. They just had a self-driving truck come through Ohio.
You could, because they got one in Colorado right now, right? That drives from the Coors plant to a distributor over like 3-hour drive, and I'm like, that's fine. Like I can totally see that happening. What I don't see happening is a computer figuring out how to back that fucking truck up to some crazy ass some of these loading docks. It's just ridiculous. It's not going to happen.
Trust me, dude. Once they're programmed to do it, they can probably do it with ease.
Killing people that are in the road because nobody's
as long as they'll probably have something come out there.
A big droid that just grabs cars and stops.
They'll just probably set off a bunch of lights and stuff, letting you know, like, okay, this thing's about to back up. Trust me, they'll have something in place.
Yeah, sure. Anything that costs money, I don't know.
Well,
it will be cheap and it will fail, but then again, so will truck drivers. No offense.
I mean, they're bound and determined to do it because they'll save money on the long run. But I think, at some point we're all going to have to revolt and take on our new mechanical overlords.
Go ahead.
Just going to start smashing shit.
Oh, come on.
Fuck that. I'm going to
unions.
People are going to be out of jobs. Unions. What's a union going to do? There's no scabs. The trucks are just going to drive off.
Look, we've got a drivers meeting like tomorrow. Like, not drivers meeting, but our guys are going to go talk to the new company we work for. And like, okay, so you're making changes. We want to know what's going on because, we want to have a say in this. And it's sort of ridiculous. It's like when we used to work just for the True Value before, if we went on strike, they were they could bring drivers in from other warehouses to drive the trucks in the meantime, but they'd still be kind of screwed, because they would still lose drivers from other warehouses. In other words, it would hurt them. But now we drive for a trucking company that's main job is going around and hiring, they bring in drivers to cover other people. In other words, they've got like a shit ton of drivers they can bring in. So if we go on strike, like, okay, was there 40 of you? We've got like 5,000 drivers. So, okay, go ahead, go on strike. Nobody's going to care. I already told the guys there, I'm like, if you guys decide to go on strike, you let me know because I'm looking for another job then. There's no way we would win. Absolutely no way we'd fucking win. So,
be like Terminator there, robot. Your keys, give them to me now. Sir.
I would stop the truck, hand him the keys, like, sir, there you go. Let me get my stuff out and give me a second. Okay, bye.
Get out.
Get out.
What are you doing? Here I am. Get me.
Get out. Get to the chopper. What chopper? Oh, there's a fucking chopper. Okay, cool. Fucking yeah, I'm not screwing around.
We're getting closer to maximum overdrive by accident. So
on accident, some jackass will be like, I got an idea.
I think I'm going to become an Uber and get a self-driving car.
Oh my god!
And that way, I'll just Uber.
Don shows up.
Right? People will be like, "Take me here." I'll just put it in the computer. The car will drive us all.
I'm not doing it.
We'd like shit and piss and vomit in your car, and everything would be cut up and torn. Shit wouldn't work.
Nothing new.
Yeah.
It's pretty typical.
I'm telling you, the best thing about it would be just that you can crash. You can just take the car, can just drive, and you can just pass out. When that happens,
the thing is, I wouldn't want to be hit by like a self-driving truck because if a guy's driving a truck and he, as long as he's not fucking losing his shit, he accidentally hits, like, oh shit, he'll hit his brakes. He'll try to stop. A truck may not know it's supposed to stop. It may have a confusion and it just keeps trying to run you the fuck over. It's just like, no, I'm not stopping.
Well, once the truck hits you, it doesn't matter if he stops, right?
It would help, him not continue to kill you. Yeah, I mean, if they could stop.
In Russia, truck drives you.
Yeah, I've seen how they drive and stuff. I saw online they have like a driving course for one of the like more difficult places to drive in Russia, and it's during winter. So it's a computer program that helps you kind of drive, in their winters out there. And I took a look at it, I'm like, oh my fuck that. Oh my God, what a goddamn nightmare. We got some pretty crazy places in Ohio, not Ohio, but in America, but nothing on that fucking scale. Unless you're talking Alaska, then, okay, maybe. But I mean, there, I'm like, is there a road? All you see is...
No, there isn't.
Just snow. They show you wipers. They show the lights on. It's night. It's snowing like hell. There's piles of snow on either side of you, and the pile of snow you're driving over the top of. And I'm like, are you driving over like the cars that are buried under the snow with their inhabitants? I mean, what is this? It looked like fun to play on the computer, but I sure as shit like, okay, we're gonna have you drive this over here. I'm like, no, we're not. No, that's death. No, sorry, no. I'm done talking now, Kevin. You can continue.
No, there's nothing else. That's it for the show.
What?
Like I'd love to, but there's nothing.
Thank Alexa for filling in for Larry.
Yeah, man. Nice talking to you again.
Larry is
yeah.
still alive, in
Same
case
here.
anybody was curious. But beyond that, couldn't tell you what he's actually trying to do. Probably sobbing somewhere in a corner.
Sobbing, surrounded by chicks, having his lots of money.
I think maybe Saturday he had the 150th beer, and I got some kind of like group text that I didn't respond to because it was a group text from him inviting us all to go and celebrate him having the 150th beer. So
I didn't get that.
my guess is that might have happened, and he's just not in good shape today to do the show. But I'm not 100%. Yeah, we'll be back next week with more. VideoGameNews.com. Thanks. Good night.
Fuck you.
Good night.
See ya.